So we cut the optic into 3 pieces instead of 2. The first cut made like this, the second cut made like this, and then you're left with the third part of the IOL. So what you will notice is 3 smaller pieces of IOL which could be removed from the eye with significant ease without damaging the incision. The following video will depict the technique of trisection and explantation of a hydrophobic IOL. At the outset, the surgeon needs to make 2 side port incisions which allow for comfortable instrumentation. The anterior chamber is then deepened with the introduction of viscoelastic. This not only protects the endothelium but also allows enough room for instrumentation. With the help of 2 Sinskey hooks, the IOL is rotated and brought with care and caution into the anterior chamber. It is then rotated and placed in such a position which makes it comfortable to hold prior to cutting and explanting it. A sturdy intraocular forceps held with the non-dominant hand is introduced through the side port incision, and it gets a good hold of one edge of the optic. Having achieved that, the scissors are introduced through the main incision, and then the surgeon proceeds to cut the IOL. We often do see that these IOLs, once cut into 2 pieces, can significantly distort the incision on their way out. The main reason for actually cutting the IOL into 3 pieces is to reduce the overall size of each of the fragments that comes out of the eye, thereby allowing for ease of its removal through an unenlarged 2.8 incision which does not get damaged. There seems to be a tiny hinge in that first fragment which was nearly cut. The surgeon severs the last bit, and as you can see, the first 1/3 of the lens is taken out of the eye with significant ease through the 2.8 incision. Please note that grasping this part of the optic, which is pretty thick, can be a little challenging. The surgeon may actually need to stabilize the lens with the other hand with the help of a Sinskey hook before being able to get a good hold of this cut edge of the optic. Having done so, the surgeon then holds the lens steady and cuts the remaining optic into 2 pieces. Turn by turn then, each of the 2 fragments is exteriorized out of the eye through the 2.8 incision. And with this, we complete the IOL trisection tutorial.